The final bell rings and you're just in time. You wanna jump on the bus and take a ride. It's time to relax and watch a show or two. But then you'll realize you got homework to do. Now the pencils are down, your brain's about to blow. You gotta chill out, there's just one place to go. You just click play, it's that theme song you know. You're finally here, it's the after school show. Now sit back and enjoy the after school show.
Hey everybody!
Hi!
Welcome to the after school show. I'm going to take off my wedding ring because we're going to make a mess today.
Yeah.
And I don't want this getting messed up.
I am so excited.
What'd you say?
I am so excited.
Well, make sure everybody can hear you. So this is my daughter. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Mileena.
You're how old?
I am 9 years old. I am in the 4th grade.
And what's your favorite thing to do?
Play outside.
I was going to say play dress up. That's always my opinion. Because that is what you like to do.
Yeah.
Right? All right, well, today Mileena is my co-host. My usual co-host, Carlin, is out. Yesterday, my co-host was your little brother, Ollie Mack. So we are changing up the after-school show this week. But we're going to be doing some awesome Easter egg dyeing. All right, so boy, we've got some people already on. Chandler says, you guys look awesome with the ears. Well, thank you. And somebody says, you are adorable.
Aww,
yes,
that's so
she
sweet.
is adorable. Watching from the Philippines. We've got people watching from the Philippines.
Wow.
And we've got people on YouTube. Jagger, hi, how are you? Alan from Pittsburgh, nice of you guys to join us. All right, well, before we get into the Easter egg dyeing, and we've got way more than just Easter egg dyeing, trust me. We got some fun stuff to do. We have to do some business and say that you can find us on Instagram at After School Show. Usually Carlin does this part for me, so he's a little more smooth at it. And it's also time for What's in the Box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? All right, so every day we have something in our lunchbox and we give you clues. This one's going to be an easy one. I think somebody's going to guess. If you guess what's in the lunchbox, you get a prize from our pretty good prize locker. Like one of our water bottles, fidget spinners, or something else cool. So the previous clues were owl and stick. And what's today's clue, Mileena?
Lick.
All right, there you go. I'm not even going to repeat it. It's too easy. So you guess in the comments, and be sure that you also subscribe at youtube.com/afterschoolshow, and we will pick a winner out of that group, okay? So thank you so much for everybody joining us on the Life of Dad page on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're on facebook.com/lifeofdad because we're powered
by Life of Dad.
You got that one good. Oh, you got some big pink mitts. All right.
I thought they were purple.
Purple. What am I saying? I'm blind. I'm colorblind today. I think I put so much work into getting all these eggs together that I might be a little high from the vinegar smell.
Those eggs do not smell good.
Charles said this party is hopping. So we've already got some people making bunny jokes. Okay, what did you just say about the eggs? They didn't what?
Smell good.
All right, now that is because, and I'm going to go to our craft cam real quick. These eggs have been, well, let's go ahead. Let me go right back. Hold on one second. Let me make sure our craft cam is up and running. All right, so we will, of course we would have one issue, wouldn't we, Mia?
Mm-hmm.
Of course we would have an issue right on today's show with our craft cam. Let's see if it's working. It doesn't look like it's working. That's okay. We will just show you guys what we're doing. So our overhead cam decided to freeze. It's going to be that kind of day. So what we did was we pre-soaked some of the eggs in vinegar. Okay? That's what we did. We pre-soaked these in vinegar because we're going to be doing lots of different things to them. Now the first thing we're going to be doing is, oh man, we got people from all over the country watching, is you're going to take a white crayon and you're going to draw whatever you want onto this egg, okay?
Okay.
Zigzags, faces, whatever you want onto that egg. Now, the key point in this method is to draw on it with a white crayon, okay? And you dip it in vinegar first. Just go ahead and scribble something on there real quick.
Okay.
And then we are going to dye this egg. And this is a really cool thing you can do to put your own designs on an egg. It's very simple. Now, they have tablets that you can dye your eggs with, so you don't have to use food coloring. And it's just a little tablet. It looks like a little pill, and it goes, you don't want to eat it, and it goes in these cups. And then you put some vinegar in it to the first line, and then water in it to the second line, and that's how you dip your egg. All right, so do you have something on there? Yep. Now, we're going to show you lots of different ways to do this. Let's move this so it's out of your way. I want you to carefully dip this, okay? Can you do that? Mm-hmm. All right, you grab that. And then, hold on. We don't want to get the dye everywhere. So once you dip it all the way in, let's go ahead and put it in here. Okay?
Ooh.
I don't know how you... Just go ahead and spin it around there. Yep, there you go. Don't get the dye everywhere. Ryan says, howdy from Michigan. Adam is in Flubberoo, Texas. I don't know what that says, Adam, but that's awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let that dry, and then hopefully we'll be able to see something soon. Now, here is an egg that we have dipped in Cool Whip and green dye. I'm going to go ahead and wipe my fingers there. Now, this is a cool way to get a marbled look on your egg, okay? A marbled look on your egg. Now, again, we first dipped our egg in vinegar. We soaked it in that for 20 minutes, and then we will put on our dye. So why don't you take this dye and drip it in the Cool Whip there, okay?
How much?
I don't know. Let's just give it some drips. Don't squeeze too hard because it'll shoot out.
Okay.
Okay, give it some more drips than that, I guess.
It looks like blood.
It looks like blood. That's, well, I mean, I guess that could be an Easter color depending on what you're thinking. All right, now go ahead and give me that. And let's go ahead and take this and swirl it. So what you do is you soak your eggs in vinegar for 20 minutes, and then you swirl some color into some Cool Whip. All right, now you just need to, here, let's put this over to the side. Now you just need to roll this in the Cool Whip that's got the color on it, okay? Just really simply. Now these don't dry for another 15 or 20 minutes. Our show's only about 15 minutes. Jose's from Michigan, Detroit. Or Detroit, Michigan. All right, that's enough, I think. I don't think you got too much of a swirl pattern on that. All right, let's, you want to wipe off our hands? Because I feel like even with our gloves,
I want to lick it.
I mean, you could lick it, I guess. But that's a lot to... That's the thing about these. They are edible. You can do this with shaving cream as well. And you can't eat that, obviously. But yes, the outside would be edible if you do it this way. All right, so we've got two ways. We're going to show you how that looks by the end of the show. We're going to show you the one with the crayon by the end of the show. Here are some things you may have never thought of doing. All right, Mia, why don't you take the edge of this string? Boy, you have got colored Cool Whip all over you. Now here is where the DIY comes into play. You just take one of your eggs and you put some hot glue right there.
Ooh, that's hot.
Now I'm not going to let you do this part because I don't want you to burn your fingers, okay? Because I'm the one that has to take you to the doctor if you get it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run a line of hot glue. You don't want to run too much hot glue because honestly it will get cool so fast. But you want to get yourself a starter row here. And then once you do that, things will start to come together. All right, we probably want to put some glue on both sides. Just like this. I think I need another glue stick. Somebody said, yes, we do color them in grand style in Michigan. They do colored eggs with their kids. That's pretty cool. So did you guys do this when you were kids? Or did you start doing it with your own kids? How did the tradition start in your family? Now, I never really dyed Easter eggs with my family growing up. I'm just going to drop that on the floor. So see here, what you do is you just slowly wrap. Now what we did was we got some yarn, that is color changing. And you just wrap that right around the hot glue. That looks pretty cool, right, Mia?
Yeah.
The top leaves something to be desired, but you can always trim that up later. And then once you're done, obviously, you little snip, put a little hot glue at the bottom, and there you go.
Beautiful.
All right, so I'm going to give you a little hot glue this time, and I'm going to let you pick from eyeballs and noses, and I'm going to go ahead and let you make an egg for somebody. Why don't you get an eyeball out? All right.
What color is
Nice
this?
big one. All right, go ahead and put that on there. Now this is a fun thing to do with kids, but you need always to have parental supervision. You want to get another one? Do a little eye or a big eye?
Oh yeah, a small pink eye.
Small pink eye. Oh no, he's got pink eye. He needs to go to the doctor. All right, do you have it? All right, good deal. See, that's super funny looking. Why don't we put a nose right there on the spot
He's
where
like
you got some
Santa
red.
Claus, a cherry nose.
How does Santa Claus have a cherry nose? Why don't you hold that up for everybody to see? Do you mean Rudolph?
Yeah. He's got a red nose.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 different things that you can do. Julia said he did it as a kid. I don't see it as a tradition so much as an excuse for an activity. Okay, well that makes sense. I guess if it's something that's important, you guys. Somebody said, are those guac dishes? These are salsa and guac dishes. Yes, they are. We kind of like using those for everything. All right, now here's the last thing that we're going to do. This is super cool from what I have seen online, but I've never actually done this one. You take a bag of rice. All right, and we're going to put some food coloring in here. That food coloring comes out very slow, doesn't it, Mia?
Yeah.
Now, Mia, how was your day at school today?
Good. At recess, we played soccer, but I lost.
But you lost?
Mm-hmm.
So, why did you lose? Because of you? Did you blow the big game, or was it everybody just kind of lost? It just kind of stunk all around.
Well, it was me, Solomon, and Caleb. We were running around with the ball. Then Solomon made me trip.
Oh, yeah?
He broke my ankles.
Your ankles are broken?
No.
Okay.
It's just a saying.
So I'm going to take one of these vinegar eggs. It's just a saying. I'm going to take one of these vinegar eggs. I'm going to drop it in the rice. And I'm going to rub it around. This is supposed to give it a cool look. I'm kind of curious what it's actually going to do, because what I think it's going to do is just get sticky rice onto the egg.
That's what it looks like.
I don't see it as doing anything other than that. Right, it's supposed to give it another marbly look. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. But to me, it just looks like it's a dyed egg.
Yeah.
I don't know if I put too much color in it. Maybe we'll put one without the vinegar and see if that works.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? Now, oh, there you go. The one without the vinegar, and we just kind of shake it around. It kind of gives more of a marbled look.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That is so cool.
There you go. It's kind of speckled like a sparrow egg. I guess that would be blue.
Or a composition notebook.
Or a composition notebook. You're right. That's what it looks like, a composition notebook. All right, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways you can do eggs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this one off that we did earlier before the show started with the Cool Whip and the dye.
Whoa.
Whoa, I almost dropped it there.
Careful.
Now be sure you stick around. I've got a really cool video of the day I'm going to show you. Okay, this one is super awesome. It definitely has a marbly look, which I love. I'm going to see if our craft cam's working. No, it's frozen. So this is one that I really love. It's a green marbly look. I think this is the most successful egg. We also want to show them your crayon one. So why don't you get that out? And let's see if you can actually see the crayon marks.
A little bit.
Let's dry it off. All right, there you go. You drew some lines up and down.
Yeah.
So this is very hard to see. I would say if you want a cool effect on your egg that looks artistic, definitely soak them in vinegar and try the Cool Whip or shaving cream and colored method. the white crayon that you rub on, it's not supposed to stick. The dye isn't supposed to stick where the crayon is, but it's very hard to do. I think you have to put lots of pressure on it. It's also hard to evenly dip the egg after that. So I think it's hard to get some art. Which one is your favorite one? I think the crayon one. I think the string one is a great idea if you aren't doing it quickly for a TV show like we're doing. So that could be very cool. And actually, I kind of like the one with the face. Oh. So if I was going to make one, I'd probably make the marbled one, which is the screen one, and then make one with the face. The rice works, but don't put too much dye in your rice. All right. So which one are we going to do for Easter? All of them? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed sharing some of your Easter memories with us and also learning how to do eggs 5 ways. That's pretty cool. All right, do you want to put that up so you can spin the wheel weekends? All right, we're going to have a cool video of the day in 1 second, but right now we're going to spin the wheel of weekends to see if somebody's going to win a prize or we're going to donate to charity. Go ahead, Mia.
What did it land on?
And it landed on Adopt Me, which means we'll be donating to Bethany.org, which is the adoption agency that helped us adopt Meleena and her brother. And that is our adoption charity of choice. You can find more about them in the notes on our YouTube page, youtube.com/afterschoolshow. Before we go to the video of the day, Daniel said, "Hello from New York. Great looking eggs." Thank you, Daniel. And Mark said, "I did with my grandmother dye eggs when I was young, but we tried 2 years ago." I'm thinking he said 2 years ago. "Neither of my girls were really into it. So we stopped when they were like, why though?" That's a bummer. It's always a bummer when you try to pass down one of your favorite traditions to your kids and they're just like, "Dude, we've got tablets now." But we kind of like doing DIY in our family, so I'm kind of excited that this kind of stuff is still a tradition that we can build on, even though I didn't do it as a kid. So thanks for that, Mark. That's some awesome parenting insight right there, because it's the truth. All right, today's video of the day you're going to want to check out. It's the Lunchbox Dad. He's a friend of mine, and it's a really cool video that shows you how to make Guardians of the Galaxy eggs. And he makes them out of fondant. It's super cool. He makes Rocket. He makes Groot. He makes Gamora. He makes all of them. Cool. He makes Easter eggs from Guardians of the Galaxy, which I think is so cool. Oh man, our camera up top is still just froze up, which stinks. I can't give you a better look at some of these beautiful eggs Mia did. But there you go. We've got our string egg, which I did. That's not very good. Our face egg, which is, I like this one and this one. So there we go. There's eggs done 5 ways, 2 yellow ones. Justin said, "I wish I had my daughter Athena so we could spend quality time together." I understand that, man. It's hard when the kids aren't with us. All right, well, this is our last show of the week. Thank you for joining us on Facebook.com/LifeOfDad today, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're powered
by Life of Dad,
which is super awesome. We love those guys. Be sure to check out their Facebook page. If you're watching us on YouTube, they've got some really awesome tips for dads, funny videos for dads. Honestly, all of the parenting world should be reading and watching Life of Dad because they are super awesome. We love those guys. We thank them for having us here, and we thank you for watching. Please click like on this video and share. We'd really appreciate it if you enjoyed watching it. Just clicking that share button so other people on Facebook can see it. And then we will see you Monday for a new show. All right? Bye.
All right, bye.
Click here and subscribe to our channel, and click here if you want to watch more awesome videos. Come on, click.
Now sit back and enjoy the after school show.